No one knows what Michael Irvin is being accused of. Only thing we know is there was a complaint by a woman against him, and Michael Irvin has threw his cards on the table and will sue the Marriott and the accuser. And now he has a very good chance of winning this case because not only is Michael Irvin speaking out, but he has two witnesses that has spoken out, and we're going to play all those clips. First, we're going to get Michael Irvin's side of it. Then I'm going to play the two witnesses. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Check it out.
That Sunday night when I went out and came in, Sunday night, and this is tripping me out, because, I went out with Michael Brooks, came in. We had, and I don't remember it, but I guess when I came in, they said, it was asked, they said, what'd you do? I said, I went straight to the room. But I guess I had met somebody in the lobby, talked to somebody in the lobby for about a minute. And then I went to my room, and then after I got off air and got to work, they said, come on, we got to move you in a hotel. I said, what? Move you in a hotel for what? So they moved my hotel, and I said, what's going on, guys? What's going on? What's happening? Why would we move a hotel? And they said, well, the last night you walked in, you talked to somebody. I said, I didn't talk to anybody. I went straight to the room. And then they showed it on camera that I did talk to somebody. I talked to this girl for about a minute. I don't know what, they didn't show it to me. They told me, and I didn't see it. I don't know what she looked like or anything. But that's why they moved me. That's why they moved me, because I guess the girl said I said something to her within that minute that we talked, and so they moved me. So I thought you guys would have heard about it. That's why I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about it. But yeah, I don't know what's the plan for the rest of the week. That's why I said I'm kind of in hiding till we figure all of that out. It was a minute meeting somewhere in the lobby. In the lobby, I don't even remember it really, because I had a few drinks, to tell you the truth. I had a few drinks, to tell you the truth. I don't really remember it, but that's what they said.
Just came back in from the lobby after taking a group picture. So I was there with a few of my friends. It was a bit of a work meeting. We had a really positive interaction with Michael. Group photos. I then got a one-on-one photo with Michael, which was great. I was at the back of the group as we re-entered the lobby. So I saw Michael. He was heading towards the lifts, and he gets called back by a young lady just to say hello. And
did you hear exactly what happened? Or what was said?
It was a very
hear?
It was a positive, friendly conversation.
Yeah.
They had a brief interaction. It was 30-40 seconds. He kept his distance at all time. It stood about a meter away from her. They ended it with a handshake, and he literally turned around and went back to the lift.
But was anything inappropriate said, or
No, not at all. Not at all. There was a little bit of laughter. Obviously, jovial conversation. Nothing untoward. For me to actually take notice of what was going on.
So there's not even did she react in there's no way that she reacted uncomfortably at all?
No, not in my opinion. She turned around, after the conversation, she went back into the bar area or around the bar area, and everyone continued their evening. It was nothing that I witnessed that was untoward whatsoever.
What happened? You were there.
Yeah, so I was at the bar, and I was there with two buddies of mine. We were having a business dinner, and we looked across the bar and saw there was Michael Irvin, which was really cool because I grew up watching football. I'm from Philadelphia. And we offered to buy him a drink. So I told the waitress, I said, hey, can you buy Michael a drink for us? Michael declined the drink, but came over and said, thank you, I have work early tomorrow morning, I can't tonight, all that kind of stuff. And he could see, I had my phone open for a picture. So he said, do you want to take a picture? I said, absolutely. He said, let's step outside. I can't take a picture inside the building or whatever it was. So we took a bunch of pictures outside, a little after 11 o'clock, I guess it was. And when we walked in, we walked back to go into the bar. He went straight to go to his hotel room. And I guess somebody that worked there, I don't know if it was a waitress or a bartender, came up and said, hey, it's Michael Irvin. And he said, oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm Michael, shook her hand. And the crazy part is it was a 30-second interaction. Maybe it could have been a minute, guys. I didn't really think much of it because it was just fan kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I woke up, that ended. He went up to his hotel. I woke up, I guess, this morning and saw this thing that said, Michael Irvin, sexual assault. And I was like, God, I just took a picture with that guy. I can't believe it. And then I read it. And it was from the night that I was there, and I was like, this is baffling. Because I saw it, and I never witnessed something like that happen before.
So what you said she could have been like an employee of the hotel?
Yeah, she had a uniform on. So I don't know if she was a waitress or a bartender, but she was just in that lounge area or whatever. It was a crowded bar.
And it literally, like, what was like optically, like you're looking, it was, what happened? Like,
yeah, so I'm sitting. So we're standing right here, and so she was at kind of at the corner where the bar was. Came around the corner and said, "Hey, Michael Irvin." He said, "It's nice to meet you." We shook her hand, and it was about a 30-second interaction that was jovial, like a fan interaction, and that was it. And then he went, and she went back to work.
Just from your perspective, like, there's no way anything of the nature of like, yo, you're cut from all the broadcasts. That doesn't even make sense from what you saw.
It made that's why this morning I felt sick when I saw it, because it was the first time I was ever, firsthand experience where something like that happened that was just fabricated. It was a totally normal conversation, and the bar was, relatively packed. Like, it was a quick conversation in a crowded area. He went on his way. I never really thought about it again, and she went back to work. He went upstairs, and then when I read that it was that he was like taken off of or canceled from like the NFL Network or whatever, it just was like mind blowing that happened so quickly off a 30-second conversation where it was normal. I didn't get it. So
wow. I appreciate you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
Any message to like Michael? You got to meet him and everything.
No, I'll say this, man. I'm from Philadelphia. I grew up. Michael was, our enemy, right? But he's super, super, super nice guy, and that's why I felt like I needed to say something, only because he's a good dude, and to have that happen and have your like livelihood or your career taken is crazy. Like, it's not fair. So it was worth coming out and saying something.
This situation is definitely taking a turn on the side of Michael Irvin. 2 witnesses come forward, put their name out there, put their faces out there. Normally in a situation like this, most people, they sit back and see what happens. They seek counsel, they seek advice. But 2 people right off the bat says, hey, I saw what happened and Michael Irvin did nothing wrong. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'll be down there with you.
Lawsuit. I mean, it seems like there could be some validity to it.
On his side of things?
Possibly.
How are you going to sue the hotel?
I mean, if it happened with an employee, I would assume. That's the only way I'm connecting it that it was probably an employee.
Jonas is doing some deep research right now as we veg, as LeVar would say, or Vam.
Yeah, but let's veg it out, man.
We'll veg it out. I'm just trying to think. I mean, maybe they felt like if it wasn't an employee, I guess maybe they felt like the way the hotel handled the situation.
And didn't protect the celebrity, the high-profile people that were there.
I guess.
That's possible.
Which
that might be a little flimsy.
It's a little slippery slope,
yeah,
though.
That's a little flimsy.
Because, just because they're celebrity, I don't know that you always want to say we're going to give them more protection, and especially the young woman in this situation.
And
if what's alleged was true.
And what does your hand touching her ass have to do with you being protected, by the way?
Wait, do we know that's what happened?
I don't know that to be true.
Did you just break news?
No, I don't know that to be true.
So you're saying that it was ass grabbing that caused this?
I don't know that to be true.
I mean, how do you know it wasn't like a, hey, good game?
Yeah.
Versus like making a move.
I don't even know why I said that.
What?
Tired.
What do you? I mean, okay, so let's.
Is this the video here?
Yeah, there.